Good afternoon. Hope this video finds everybody in good spirits, okay? So check this out. Earlier today I was looking at some stuff on YouTube and Rumble and other sites, right? Looking for news, looking for a different take on what's happening. And I go over to what's happening with my people and how we doing. So I guess the big news now is that my man Johnathan Majors, y'all know him, brother from Creed 3 and Ant-Man and Lovecraft Country and a bunch of other really good stuff. Young brother on the rise. Y'all know he got found guilty of assault, third-degree simple assault, and some other shit because of that nonsense he got involved in New York. Yeah, they found Johnathan Majors guilty of assault and harassment. My thing is this. You have let your whole career get flushed down the toilet behind some goofy ass woman who really don't even deserve to be, on your team, let alone in your rotation. She don't deserve to be on your team or in your rotation. You got to manage your fucking rotation, guys. The other day I told y'all about 3 women that you should be mindful of. Well, here's another one. Well, I think I said 4, but anyway, here's another one. Or another syndrome you should be aware of. But crazy women. Crazy. They can be crazy in a bunch of different ways now. But white girl crazy. White girl crazy go like this. White girls have more of the ability to totally destroy your life and your career. On just an accusation, they can destroy your life and your career. You don't have to have actually done it. The thing that they're accusing you of doing, you don't actually have to have done it. All they got to do is accuse you of it. And there goes your career. You get to fucking with a white girl and you find out she crazy, you better tread lightly. Back in the day, the white girls you'll come home to your white woman and all your motherfucking shit gone. Whole house cleaned out. Whole house cleared out. She done moved halfway across the fucking country and took all the shit. And ain't said a word to you. That's the kind of shit white girls do. Not to mention they bring the cops down on you heavy. And if they don't bring the police, they'll bring the court systems down on you heavy. All based on an accusation. All based on an accusation. Look what they did to Nate Parker. Look what happened to him. And he was acquitted. And we ain't heard from him since. Since the Nat Turner movie. And the white girl said he did something to her. All it takes is one accusation. I'm going to ask you this. What do Samuel L. Jackson, LL Cool J, Denzel Washington, and who else? I'm going to just pick a guy. Lorenz Tate. What do they all have in common? They all in the entertainment business. And they all been married to the same woman for a very long time. And they haven't been hit by any crazy white woman scandal. One of them tried it on Denzel, but it didn't work. One of them tried it on Denzel, but it didn't work. If you want your career to go where it's supposed to go, and you end up where you're supposed to end up, which is to say you made a lot of money, had a successful career, you got a good, strong, solid family unit, then you got to have a good support system. And a good support system for a man can only come from a dedicated partner, woman. And when you in your 30s and you out there slinging dick all over the goddamn place, you don't think about that. You go get you a motherfucking white girl. She blow your motherfucking brains out with that pussy. And the next thing you know, you think she in love with you and she'll never do such a thing to you. Wrong. Soon as she find out, especially if she's seriously crazy, soon as she find out she ain't the only woman in your life, she gonna go to fucking your life up. For real, for real. Ruin your career, ruin your reputation, take away everything you got. Crazy. That's white girl crazy. That's crazy white girl. That's that fourth type of woman you should stay away from. Crazy white women. Now listen. Back in the day, we used to say all women was a little bit crazy. You could change the word crazy to emotional. But when you get extremely emotional, it make you crazy. And that's what a lot of women focus on, and that's what you got to be careful of. But when you start fucking with crazy white women, you fucking with your life and your career and your livelihood. I prefer to go with, like I said, the Samuel L. Jackson business model. Find you a good one while you're young and stay with her the rest of your life, if you can. If anybody cheat, let her do it. And then you got a decision of whether you want to keep her in your life, and I advise against that. Or you can, go your separate ways and go do your thing somewhere else. But at least you know you have a clear conscience. And they can't come back later and say you did something to them or want to sue you, and because that's what's going to happen with Johnathan Majors, man. It's going to probably be a civil suit. You know how them lawyers are. They're going to be pushing her to take him all the way down. They're going to be in. Black men, their careers don't rehabilitate the same way white boy careers do. So we may have seen the last of them. I don't know, but we may have seen the last of them. I most certainly hope not, because I like the guy. But when you get a little bit of fame, a little bit of fortune, the first thing you do is you go bunny hopping. This is what can happen to you. This is what can happen to you. As soon as she get pissed off, you got to kiss her ass just to keep from getting her a little bit angry. You can't never say no to her. And heaven forbid she should find out she ain't the only one. So, I don't want to say it serves him right, but I just wish niggas would learn. Apparently he did, because he's supposed to be messing with Megan Good now. But we'll see where that goes when he get a big chunk of his money go away. We'll see how that shit go when a big chunk of his money go away. If Megan Good hang around. Or if she believe all that bullshit they was, or if it affects her career. Why are you supporting this abusive man, blah, 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 because at the end of the day, the face of everything bad got to be a black man. Everything. Corruption, misogyny, you know what I mean? Everything. So, I hope Johnathan Majors makes it through and can find himself on the receiving end of a resurrected career. I hope, because white dudes get resurrected all the time. I hope Johnathan Majors can get resurrected in his career down the road, because he ain't really do nothing all that bad. I mean, if you get to looking at the video and looking at the evidence, you'll see that that was all her bullshit. And he was trying to avoid a situation, but he up in New York. And them white boys will never waste the opportunity to convict a black man or something. It's probably some motherfuckers trying to get him some jail time. How you running from a bitch and you get found guilty? Don't put them kind of bitches in your rotation. Don't put them kind of women in your fucking rotation. Crazy white women, crazy women, period, but crazy white ones especially. And with that, I'm going to close. I tried to upload this video earlier. It was a little bit longer. But I did something and I deleted it. But I got it right this time. Anyway, click the like button. Click the subscribe button. And I'll catch you on the next one. TC. And I'm out. Peace.